Hello, my friends. I hope you're having an amazing evening. Today, Chrissy, Thaisa, Lauren, Melanie, aka the other Lauren, and Natasha are going to be presenting the best scene in Hamlet, also known as Act 5, Scene 1. Friends, this is just a brief summary of what went on in the scene because most of you probably forgot what happened. So to start off, the scene takes place in one of the most suspenseful moments of the play. In a churchyard, two grave diggers, kind of like clowns, shovel out a grave for Ophelia. They argue whether Ophelia should be buried in the churchyard since her death looked like a suicide. This is an example of a Shakespearean cultural and religious reference. The homies Hamlet and Horatio enter, and they look with wonder at the skulls they excavate to make room for the fresh grave and speculates darkly about what occupations the owner of the skulls served in life. The gravedigger, who does not recognize Hamlet as the prince, tells him that he has been a gravedigger since King Hamlet defeated the elder Fortinbras in battle. When Hamlet asks how long that has been, the gravedigger notes that it has been 30 years. Coincidentally, it was the very day on which Prince Hamlet was born. The gravedigger hands Hamlet a skull that belonged to Yorick, King Hamlet's jester. Hamlet contemplates death and how everyone will end up in the same place. He realizes forcefully that all men will eventually become dust, even great men like Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar. Oh no, my friend. Just then, Claudius, Gertrude, Laertes, etc. walk up, followed by a coffin and court attendants. Hamlet realizes it's Ophelia's funeral. He was flabbergasted, confusion and disbelief, astonished, and cheesed to say the least. Horatio, being a homie, was also there. Overcome with grief, Laertes jumps into Ophelia's grave to hold her once again in his arms. He shouts to be buried with her. Grief-stricken and outraged, Hamlet bursts and reveals himself, declaring his own love for Ophelia. He leaps into the grave and fights with Laertes, saying that, quote, 40,000 brothers could not, with all their quantity of love, make up my sum, end quote. Hamlet cries that he would do things for Ophelia that Laertes could never dream of. He would eat a crocodile for her. He would be buried alive with her. Eventually, they were separated. Gertrude and Claudius declare that Hamlet is mad, and Hamlet storms off as Horatio follows. At the very end, the king urges Laertes to be patient and remember their plan for revenge. Very suspicious. Okay, my good friends, that's unfortunately it for today. Now time to focus on the amazing presentation.